Hi, I'm Kevin Smith from Trailer Boat Magazine. We're down here in beautiful Sydney Harbour. What an awesome day it's been. The weather's been perfect, and of course we've been testing the new Noble 685 Center Cab. This boat's been fully loaded, it's been custom made for the client, and it's got everything, all the bells and whistles, big electronics, big everything. He's got the big NSC 12 SIMRAD system, radar, dual radios, 27 meg, 29 meg, everything, sound system, very bling indeed. Up the front and the bow, there's a hell of a lot of space available. The anchor section in the bow perfectly fits a big windlass, and there's still spare space for a lot of cable and rope to go inside. Another important part to this is there's a lot of grab rails, and they start all the way from the front and they work all the way back along the top of the hard top. There's no place on this boat that doesn't have a grab rail, which is pretty ideal. In the cockpit, your seating again, these type of seats here on the pedestals, you can fit tackle boxes into them. At the back here, you've got another two padded seats for passengers, and then inside plenty of storage, life jackets, more tackle, whatever you want. This boat has been customized to suit the owner. As you can see, there's a lot going on when it comes to electronics. They got the fly-by-wire controls on the Yamaha and the 225 V6. They got the SIMRAD music center that's teed up with the SIMRAD NSE12. Then there's big switch panels that include cockpit lights, the winch. You can operate the whole boat from there. There's a lot of things going on there. Stress-free winch, and then Volvo Penta trim tabs as well. So everything's perfectly set up for offshore fishing. Another bonus here is the full lock-up cabin. Inside you've got a sort of medium-sized cabin. This one's mainly used for storage of gear, but what the owner has done is put a proper porcelain toilet system into it. So that's perfect for when you've got the ladies on board, because it is a requirement on a lot of boats when it comes to ladies. One thing there isn't a lack of is rod holders. Each gunnel on this boat has got 4 on either side, so that's already 8. On the bait board, there's another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up on the top, you've got the rocket launchers, which take another 8 rods and gaffs and nets and all sorts of things. So there's no problem when it comes to putting a whole quiver of rods and reels on this boat. Got a big bait board system, and it's even got a drawer that you can fit a whole lot of tackle into. Right, taking a look onto the transom side here. What's pretty unique about these boats, the Nobles, is you've got a built-in burley bucket here. It's all in aluminium, welded up, it's firm. As you can see, it's got drainage. You can throw whatever you want inside there, pulleys, fish frames, whatever, and just use a nice long pole to chop it up, and it slowly feeds out the back. Well, after spending a full day on this boat, I'd be quite happy to go offshore in some quite serious conditions and feel confident that the boat would be able to handle it. 40, 50 k's offshore, I reckon, no problem. What's quite nice with these Nobles is that they've got a 24-degree dead rise, and it tapers to even deeper up the front. Now what that does, it cuts through the chop really nicely, and it produces a really soft ride. Very, very nice indeed. When you go on a deeper V, you're going to lose a little bit on the stability, but it's not serious, because I'd rather have that type of performance and ride over a long distance. One thing you don't normally do is throw your boat around in all sorts of fancy turns. Well, I'll put this one through a couple just to see how it would handle, and running into the swell, running with the swell, side on, whatever, jamming it into turns, it handled really nicely. It doesn't bang too much into turns, so you feel nice and comfortable throughout the ride. Power-wise, well, 225 V6 yummy. There's no question about it, it's going to go pretty quick. Well, it's been a fantastic day on the water. Perfect in all senses. Good weather, good company, good boat, but unfortunately it's time to go home. What a good day.